This is my review of the Anker Solix c1000 Gen 2. My cat Phoenix. We've had this power station for about a month. I've used it for several different applications. I got it primarily as a emergency backup if the power goes out, and but I've used it for backyard barbecue for the 4th. We had a TV and a camping refrigerator and a fan plugged in, and it held up great for the duration of the picnic. And I've had fans plugged into it here in the basement when I needed to get some moisture out. I wanted to do a test, and so here I have a Thompson 6.5 cubic foot freezer, and you can see it's full. It's still frozen and everything. It's running. You can see the power station here. So I've had this plugged in for 11 hours. I plugged it in at 9:45 this morning. It's now about 8:45 in the evening. And so 11 hours, and it's at 53%. So I'm quite happy. This on a decent size freezer. And it's summertime, so it's not exactly cool or not exactly hot in my basement, but the freezer's still running quite frequently, and power station holds up great. It's at 53%. Really, I'm very happy with it. I was kind of torn between the Anker and the Pecron. The Pecron also seems to make good products, but ultimately this one was on sale, so I picked it up, and I'm very happy with it. Just to give you some rundown on how it works. So there it's showing 80 watts being used by that's how much is being drawn right now by the freezer, and at that rate I have 5.6 hours of battery left. I can honestly say that's the one drawback with this, is that gauge is not 100%. So is it 5.9 or 5.6? From my experience using this, it's probably going to take less time than that to draw it down, but still, I'm very happy with it. I have used the USB a little bit. But mostly I just plug 110 volts in, and it works great. Just for an FYI, if you want to use the normal receptacles, you have to have this on. You can, if the light is turned on, then obviously the receptacles are turned on, and that does take power from what I understand, but not much. You can see here there's different things on the menu, and there's an app. I've not used it much, but the app does give you information. I've never charged it with the app, although they say it does charge quickly. I'm actually happy with how quickly it will charge just plugging it in without the app. Honestly, I haven't timed it, but it does not take long. So for a battery pack this size, so all in all, I recommend this, and it's well worth the money. I wanted to get a power station with roughly 1,000 watt hours of juice, just so it has for applications like my freezer here, that on a somewhat extended outage it could handle the volts and keep it running. So hope you found this review helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.